Hey, good morning. Good to be back with you. Last night, I was reading a little history. I was reading about one of those old dead Roman philosophers who lived in 70 AD, Epictetus. And he was giving this discourse to his students, Roman students, and it was on the idea of the art of living. And it was how one could build their character, gain mastery in their life. And he was talking about a very simple principle. Some things are within our control and some things are not. In other words, if you really want to build character, the only thing that you have control over is your opinions and your aspirations and your big dreams. And if we'll take the time, as he said, each day to train in terms of building our character and being mindful of what we're putting into these brains, we've got a much better chance of managing our energy and our time if we're not focused on those external things that we have absolutely no control over. And when I thought about that, I thought one of the things that we do at Built to Lead with our clients, and it's a very simple idea, but if you want to gain mastery in your work, and I think really just ultimately be a better human being, there's three things that we have control over: skills, passion, and effort. If you want to be masterful in your work, you've got to build more skill or hone the existing skills that you have. And clearly, you want to have passion about that. Are you building more passion in your life in the areas where you want to achieve? And of course, it's going to take effort. It's going to take a lot of effort. And we talk a lot about in making that effort, there's going to be chosen suffering or chosen pain. You bet there's going to be things that you're going to have to give up, some things that you're not going to be able to do if you really want to gain the progress, whether that's moral progress or the idea of building your character or gaining mastery in your work. Skills, passion, and effort, the things that we have control over. And it really goes back to that thing that Epictetus was talking about. Very simply, his number one principle. It didn't seem very profound when I read it, but as I started to read through it, of course, I started thinking about the work that we do with our own clients. And what we talk about is there's some things in your control and there's some things that are not. Make sure you're focusing on the things that you can. Again, your big dreams, your aspirations, your opinions. It takes training, it takes work, and that's a challenge for all of us. Hey, I hope you've had a great week. This is Pete Kunk at Built to Lead. See you next week.